because once you destroyed food from somebody, they're easier to subdue. And the US government found that out and was able to utilize this system over and over. And the thing that really sealed the deal of why we don't have a lot of indigenous restaurants out there and people don't know a lot about it was because the next thing that they kind of waged war on was our knowledge. So thousands of years of generational knowledge of things that have been passed down about how to live within your environment, utilizing only plants and animals, is wiped away during this time period.
Meat, as a symbol of patriarchy, actually binds us closer to white colonial culture than practices such as veganism do.
So people think about Native American food and they think, oh, native tacos, you know, it's awesome. Navajo tacos, Indian tacos, whatever you want to call it, fry bread tacos. But when you start decolonizing this plate and getting rid of stuff, like fry bread goes away right away, because fry bread was something that the US government gave Native American people, because we didn't have wheat flour.
Poor communities of color in the US lack access to healthy food, and as a result are disproportionately affected by diabetes and heart disease.
So there should be no such word as food desert, because the deserts are ripe with food if you know how to look for them.
So my name is Charles Montoya. I'm from New Mexico, and I was born and raised on the reservation, Native American. Started playing guitar when I was like 15. Played reggae music, Latin. Just love playing music. It was just my first passion that hit me directly. My first week here, I had the raw juices, and I could feel my mind and my body I could just feel the toxic energy and the toxic waste that was just built up in my body just slowly like release from me. I could feel it slowly, but it's just a crazy transition to throw yourself in, because I was the person that didn't take steps to come to a level of basically raw eating or raw dieting or veganism even at that. Food in the native tradition, at least where I come from in the Pueblo, is just really a gathering. Like it's a communal thing with families. You go into a person's house and you eat, you go in to eat and just share and just immerse yourself in their company. I couldn't see it in myself, I didn't understand it, but once I transition into the phase of drinking raw, eating raw, cutting out so much from my diet, I could just feel a lift off of everything, off of my being slowly, but I could just feel myself becoming lighter in my mind, in my soul, in my being, my body, physically. I didn't understand the taste of the minerals that my body craved. I was sick, but I didn't realize it. And that's the only way I can relate it. I wasn't bettering myself. And once I decided to really change what I was eating, it just made it all clear to me. It just spoke out to me. It was just like someone grabbed me from my shirt, put me in their face and said, like literally, like, can't you see? Like, look at what's going on. It was just so clear to me. And coming from where I came from, there's just so many people in my position that are just sick and don't realize it, and don't realize how much better they can be as a human being and feel as a human being. I see all the ancestors, the cultural aspect of it, and see all my ancestors and what everything they did, how they ate is completely different. Like the whole system has just changed the community and just wiped out the nutritional system for people to just leave them in a state of sickness and drain them of all their sources and drain them of all their being, of all their essence that they need to be. I see it now as to spreading the message of giving this energy to people, and hopefully in turn they'll see a better way of living culturally and see the spirituality of whatever you are ingesting into your body. It is just going to give you all the nutrients to be a better human being, to be clear-minded, to rid yourself from all this toxic energy, to cleanse yourself from everything. That's pretty much what I saw myself do, was just cleanse, a total cleanse, just by changing a way of diet. My community, the people that I love, the people that I care about, it's just something that would open their eyes, open everyone else's eyes. It's just the whole start of a revolution that's going to change. It changed in my head, and it's going to change in so many other people's heads. There's just no stopping something like that. There's no stopping life from growing.